Welcome to A House Around the Corner. I'm your host, Tricia Ziemer, and I'm here with the lovely Leanne Fitzgerald, who's executive producer of our show. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Tricia.
Now, you sent us to Chum Creek in Upper Yarra to the Good Life Farm. What is so extraordinary about this place?
Well, apart from the picturesque location and the fact that the farm is a quaint combination of Babe, Dr. Dolittle and Charlotte's Web, I actually asked you to go there to investigate a adult learning program that the farm has.
So what impact has the farm had on the local community?
Well, the farm uses holistic permaculture techniques for their farming, and they're sharing this with the local community by running adult learning courses. And this gives an opportunity for people from all walks of life to connect with animals and the environment and the other people in their community. It's quite special.
Thank you. We're going to join Leslie, the owner of the Good Life Farm, and the students going about their training.
Hi, my name's Leslie and I'm the owner of the Good Life Farm, where we run life and social skills for youth at risk and also animal studies Cert 2. The farm started in 1996. It's a self-sustainable farm, and then my dream was to run life skill programs for youth at risk, and then we started doing animal studies. Oh, we've got Stimpy the cow, who's 17. We've got Esther and Angel, the goats, which hard work and probably the clowns of the farm. We've got turkeys, we do free-range pork, we have horses, geese, pet rats. We use the animals on the farm as a therapeutic tool and also a learning skill. A lot of our students, when we first get to know them, some of them suffer anxiety, some of them are very shy and they just really come out of their shell. It's awesome. The youth at risk students come here for 1 day a week for 10 weeks. Some I've had been coming for 3 years, depending on how at risk they are. It's really a therapeutic program where they work with the animals, they learn skills about looking after, finding empathy for something else. It's connecting them to the earth, to the animals themselves and then to themselves. The young people work with me for the day and basically do a self-sustainable farm. They learn to milk the goats, they feed up all the animals, they do team leaders, we go bike riding, we go horse riding, but it's about life and social skills. Black Saturday was pretty hard. I had horses down the road and went down and picked them up and led them through the fires back here. A friend, my daughter's friend, was here and she fought the left and I fought the right. It came to the front door and the back door. I lost my beautiful manna gum and lots of manna gums along the bush. And yes, it was trying times. I had always said I was going to stay and I was lucky. We had sprinkles on the roof and we didn't lose an animal, so we were very lucky. Someone said to me the angels had their wings around the farm. Yeah, they did. My future hopes are that this actual program, which is all about connecting children, earth and animals, when I can actually move it on. The satisfaction I get from students getting jobs in the industry is that I know they have really good skills and I can see that they really know what an animal needs and that it's food, water, shelter, company, and that they've got a love for animals.
Since their lucky escape from the Black Saturday fires, Leslie feels the angels have their wings around the Good Life Farm. But the students believe Leslie and their tutor Rebecca are the true angels.
I'm Liz Wellington and I'm doing the Cert 2 in Animal Studies through the Upper Yarra Community House. I decided to do animal studies as I was a chef by trade. I've been doing that for 7 years and wasn't getting the enjoyment out of it anymore. It was a little bit daunting at first, being that a lot of the animals here I sort of hadn't had much to do with before in my life, like the pigs and goats and things like that, but it sort of helps a lot with having Leslie and Beck here, who are really great to guide us through everything. And when I first started, funnily enough, out of all the animals that petrified me the most was the smallest, being the chooks, and my first week I refused to go into the chook pen and went home and did some practice at my partner's parents' place and practiced wrangling chooks, and yeah, got my confidence up, came back next week and took out a few chooks. The difference between when I started this course was initially I wanted to be a vet nurse, and that's why I started doing the course, whereas now after spending some time on the farm with Leslie and seeing how she runs the farm, it's not just about farming itself, it's about permaculture and sustainability and the free range with the animals and trying to make a difference and teaching people about better welfare for animals and things like that. So that's definitely a path I'm interested in going down now. Yeah, my 26th birthday a couple of weeks ago, I had a fun morning. It was pouring rain to start my birthday off, and then I was down cleaning out the pig pens, as we do, and one of the pigs happened to be on heat and mistook me for another boar, I suppose, and decided to chase me around a log for about 15 minutes, and I just had nowhere to run. Rebecca as a tutor is fantastic. She deserves a medal for all the work she does, all the marking and things. She's really well structured with the course, outlines everything that we need to do, always helpful with assistance. I can email her at 11 o'clock at night or give her a call at 11 o'clock at night if I'm stuck on a question, and yeah, she's always there to help out. Leslie's an amazing woman. What she started here has changed my life, to be honest. I sort of come from a bit of a rough background, and to see how she's made a change to my life and other people's lives is amazing.
My name's Rebecca Cochran. I've been a veterinary nurse for 14 years, and I've been teaching Certificate 2 in Animal Studies for the last 3 years. The Cert 2 is basically a great entry into the industry we have a lot of people that are getting back to study or maybe a change of career. We also have a lot of students that have a variety of mental or suffered from depression and things like that. So it's often a big stepping stone for them to test the water and see whether working with animals might be for them. Good Life Farm's great. Any students that you talk to will definitely relate to the experience on the farm. The fantastic part of the farm is it is a working farm, so we can have the best laid session plans and our day beautifully laid out, and we get here and it all falls in a heap because the animals don't comply, or we have terrible weather, or there's an injury, or anything can happen. My favourite animals would be the pigs. A lot of students when they start are very nervous of the pigs and they want to handle the goats, and in reality the goats are the rat bags on the farm, and they're the ones that really give the students a hard time. The students that study the course, a lot of them, because of the issues and the barriers that they have been a really great success story, and I've been really surprised to the effect that we've had on the students. One, first of all, just completing the course. A lot of them have never completed anything, and then seeking usually further study because we're entry level. I think we should all be proud of the animal studies because, as I said before, I was really surprised the actual effect and the influence we've had on turning people around, building their confidence, whether it be in a new industry or with studying, and it's very, very enjoyable.
Hope you enjoyed that. It's lunchtime. Let's have some homegrown beef hamburgers. Cool. You going to join us?
Learn Local provides quality education and training to people of all ages and backgrounds and has hundreds of locations across regional Victoria.
Learn Local gave me the opportunity to complete my schooling and get the job I wanted.
I never completed school, but I got the training I needed to get a great job.
At Learn Local, I did the course I wanted to change my career.
Learn Local, flexible, friendly and just around the corner. Take your next step with us. Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.